This is stunning. What is up, mi gente? Your girl is exhausted, okay? So I've been continuing to pack, move things, collaborate with neighbors to donate things. So excuse the exhausted face, the fatigue, the consequences of running around and being all sweaty and not super cute. But we got our Owlcrate June box and I'm hoping to do one last unboxing before going abroad. I should also make a note that I don't know if boba is a thing in Italy. I've been to Italy before and of course like friends and loved ones are there that I'm gonna be with and none of them really knew what a boba was, so I'm guessing it's not really a thing. So unless I find a spot while I'm out and about, we're gonna enjoy one last boba together as we do this unboxing. One last shank. Honestly, it's been an exhausting day, so this is kind of a nice little treat. We're gonna see if I get to keep it or if I'm gonna post it on my Pango books. I have posted some Fairy Loot editions and Owlcrate editions on there that have sold because I have some special editions that I realize I'll never read and I've had them for a while. So if you're interested in something like that, feel free to check out my Pango. All of that is linked in the description below. The theme is If Fates Allow, and like always it has all the descriptions of every single item because sometimes we don't know what we even have. Cute. So we have this little pouch first and it says the seed does not like to be restrained. Inspired by the Percy Jackson series, this enamel pendant necklace references our favorite demigod duo, Percy and Annabeth. You'll find Percy's sword riptide on one side and Athena's owl on the other. Oh, that's actually really pretty. It's kind of big for my taste. I don't wear a lot of big jewelry and you know, I also post some of these things, but it's honestly so cute though. So here's one side. Here's the other side. I'm more of a dainty jewelry type of gal, but I might post this because I know a lot of people like Percy Jackson. I'll keep everything in the little pooch. By the way, if you haven't seen it, there is a new Percy Jackson coming out. I didn't grow up reading all of the books. I think I read one and I realized it wasn't the first. My teacher lied. That was kind of a bust. Okay, now we have the enamel pin. I think I saw a spoiler for this one though, and I think it's from my favorite series. I think it's from the Raven Boys, so I'm actually really excited because there it is. Oh my god, it's so freaking beautiful and it's probably opens. Oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. I see Cape's water, I see the barn, I see the ley lines, I see Gansey's pig. His car is called the pig, not an actual pig, so it's so cool. Always it opens, so that's what it looks like opened and shut. Every time I have an unboxing this close with you guys, my nails are so bad. This is the second time. You're probably like, liar, your nails are never good, but I swear they are normally really nice. Okay, the Song of Achilles hand mirror. So I haven't read Song of Achilles yet, but I did pick it up because I'm hoping to visit Greece this summer, but I really wanted to read the Song of Achilles as well because I just think it's so cool if they talk about places that actually exist in the world. And I finished reading Ariadne, which I really loved, and so I'm hoping to visit her island, Naxos. But I do have this book. I bought it because I want to read it on the plane and cry. Ooh, this is pretty. It's kind of weird. I don't think I've ever had like a hand mirror like this before. Like the bougie times to just gaze at myself in a hand mirror. But it has really cool art in the back and it has a quote, "I would know him in death at the end of the world." So I heard this book is a tearjerker. Might cry in front of a bunch of strangers. We'll see how it goes. So there it is. You guys can see yourself reflected. The camera is there. Okay. You know, I don't know why we don't really use hand mirrors anymore. Are we lazy? Wow, there's a lot of things in this box. Okay, keep your wooden tables and halls safe from wayward burns with this ceramic trivet. Inspired by our favorite tales from Norse mythology. Wow, this is really pretty. That's the joy of myths. Read the stories and make them your own. Neil. It's pretty large too. And it does feel like pretty good quality. I think I spoiled this one for myself too. I think it's a picnic blanket from the Sea to Sea picnic blanket, and it has folding instructions, which I appreciate. Inspired by the Scorpio races. That is still a book or like a series I haven't read yet by Maggie Stiefvater. I've thought about it because a lot of people go crazy over this series. If you recommend the Scorpio races, I will add it to my TBR. I had it there for a while, then I was like, maybe I'm not interested in this story, so I took it off. Even though I love the author, I really did enjoy The Raven Cycle, and I look forward to her adult novel that she's working on. I'm really curious to see what she's gonna write. Okay, let's go into the book. I just love doing these unboxing for you guys, and if you're enjoying them too and you're not yet subscribed, make sure you hit that subscribe button. And now for the book. Wow, this is stunning. I have seen the original cover, and this is gorgeous because I didn't even know it was kind of a Fates retelling. Look at this, threads that bind. It has that little sheer, like a dust jacket that overlays. So you see it has this design, but when you take it off, it's just foil. That's kind of cool. I've never had a dust jacket that's transparent and has most of the design on the jacket and the background just serves as color. This looks so good. Okay, so I'm gonna definitely give you a close-up. The dust jacket itself is transparent and the back sort of serves as the pop of color. The back says, "Feel your fear and keep going anyway." Facts. Something I have definitely lived by. And like I said, so this is the actual dust jacket. And it looks like the quote is on the book. Really pretty. Dust jacket is this, the arch and pillars, and the actual title is the dust jacket, and this is the design. You can see the fates down here. The retelling usually has 3 fates that like weave their tapestry and everything. I actually had so much fun with Sabrina the Teenage Witch. Like their retelling was really fun. The book feels pretty normal. Sometimes it feels like you can feel the texture and it feels like really good quality. This feels more average. I know it might be silly, but I'm a book nerd like that. These are the end pages. I wish these had sprayed edges. That would have been cool. And I don't know who these characters are, but I've heard really good things about this book. And so this is something I noticed in our last unboxing because I was subscribed to Owlcrate in 2019 and then stopped. They've really stepped up their game since then, and I just wasn't a really big fan of all of their covers or even their picks. Now they're doing like way more picks. They officially launched the book only, and I'm excited to get on that list. And I'm actually considering their adult boxes too because I've really been enjoying their picks and their redesigns, like complete redesigns instead of just exclusive cover and then they just change some colors around. Not to be shady to other boxes. Now they have the letter inside, whereas they used to have it on a separate piece of paper. So I guess it's kind of cool you get to see it inside. And the author, of course, signs on their exclusive Owlcrate page that's binded into the book. It's cool now because they have a lot more designs as well that goes with the book. So I think that's pretty fun. I'm definitely keeping this one because after reading A Curse So Dark and Lonely, the first book, and Cake Eater, I realized that I really do enjoy retellings. And then I read Ariadne, and that was an amazing Greek retelling. That was my first Greek retelling, but now I have A Song of Achilles because it was recommended by a friend when I was doing the romance challenge. I just wasn't able to read it in time, and now I have Threads That Bind. And so let's read properly what it's supposed to be. So yes, inspired by Greek mythology filled with dark and mysterious conspiracies. In Threads That Bind, we're introduced to our heroine Lo, who is descendant of the Greek fates and is able to cut people's threads. Imagine you just piss this girl off or like cut her in line and bam, snip, snip, mother. She spends her time doing detective work that escalates when she's thrown into a murder mystery, all while grappling with the fact that she has to work with Eddie. Oh, Eddie. I am so bad at these names. I am so sorry. Sometimes we just can't work our brains. The person she shares a soulmate fate thread with since before they had even met. Wow. I don't know if this is an enemies to lovers thing or what. Okay, this is cool though because it looks like we get exclusive bonus content from Edie's point of view for their subscribers. So it sounds like this book is gonna have a bonus chapter from the other character's point of view, and I love that. Like, I love that so much in other books where we get a little bit of, like, the last book I read with Recent, we get a little bit of his point of view. I loved For's point of view in Divergent. I had the Shadow and Bone trilogy that had Mal's letter in there as bonus content. If you want that, it's also linked in my Pango book, so I was able to read what Mal actually wrote, which wasn't included in the first edition when people first bought it. I always enjoy some extra little razzle dazzle in there. I wish I could take it with me so I could read it. I guess it's the summer of Greek retellings. There's the book. You can ignore my dead face. All right. And of course we get a sneak peek into what they're doing next, and their next theme is Break the Curse. So this is the original cover and this is the redesign. So completely different. The other book definitely looks like more YA and I like the colors, but I love that this one looks a little bit more classic, and if you saw this on the shelf you would get those Greek vibes. I can't believe this is one of my last Bobas. I didn't even get that much because I'm showing you so many things, but we're gonna see what fun drinks we can find while I'm abroad. Look out for a really special announcement next Tuesday. Probably be a really short video, but I'm so excited. You really don't want to miss that video. It's gonna be so much fun and I can't wait to share some exciting news with you all. Thanks for hanging out with me. Wish me some safe travels if you can. Feel free to connect with me on Instagram. I will see you in the next video. Bye.